maybe I was on the side of the road for under an hour, before a tow truck came and got me. So it seems like such a crazy amount of money.
When Patrick Carr, a Vermont resident, was visiting Montreal back in December, he was driving down this stretch of Autoroute 10 heading towards Montreal when he got into an accident, one the City of Longueuil is now billing him for.
There was some heavy traffic on Route 10, and essentially I rear-ended a large box truck in front of me. They were virtually unharmed, and the workers, they actually just continued on with their day, but my vehicle was totaled. Police came, the fire department came, there were no injuries, no damage to infrastructure.
But in March, way after clearing the accident with his insurance, he was slapped with a bill of nearly $6,000 by the City of Longueuil.
My heart sunk. I had no idea that this was even a thing, and then it was compounded when I called my car insurance, who had no idea. One of the things I actually discussed with Allstate when I got my car insurance was, am I covered in Canada, which as far as they knew I was.
In a statement to City News, the City of Longueuil says the government of Quebec authorizes any municipality to apply a tariff for an intervention intended to prevent or fight the fire of its vehicle to any person who does not live in the territory served by the Municipal Fire Safety Service and who does not otherwise contribute to the financing of the service. The rates applicable to interventions by the Longueuil Agglomeration Fire Safety Service are provided for in Articles 21 to 24 of Bylaw CA 2016-259. The SSIAL invoices its services to non-residents for reasons of fairness and respect for the citizens of the agglomeration.
Getting a bill from public services, that's the first I hear myself. Then again, if this is to be covered by insurers, we would have to check one by one if your policy will cover it or not.
Patrick and his wife Madeline would come to Canada about once a month before the pandemic hit, and he says if he had the option for more insurance coverage to avoid this, he would have bought it.
I'm really holding my breath big time, hoping that Allstate will pay it. But if not, it really will be a pretty big, sizable financial burden on me for the next few years. It will basically be like taking out another car loan to pay this off.
His insurance company has now escalated the case he hopes can be cleared up so he can travel here again as soon as the borders reopen.
I love coming to Canada, but it makes me terrified to drive in Canada now, as that's my main mode of transportation. I drive hundreds of miles a year in Canada.
In Montreal, Alicia Rubertucci, City News.